Hey viewers, welcome to another game with the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Protoss versus Terran match between iPSatiini, who's playing the Terran in the bottom left, and EmpireMista, who is playing the Protoss in the bottom right. And yeah, we haven't really seen this one. Of course, we've seen a lot of Empire people playing matches, but we really haven't seen these two guys playing yet. So we'll have to see what they make of it. So this match came recommended by someone who actually already seen it, which is normally excellent, although the last time that happened, yeah, not so much a good match. But anyhow, we will see what they do with it. So for now it's just building up. We see a little bit of a wall-off going on here, and wasting a little bit of minerals by just standing around there. But yeah, well, it's probably better than to run back and have to run all the way back to this space again. Yeah, so he's going to wall off against a Protoss that is not very standard, although it doesn't really matter too much with the current supply depots. It does matter with the buildings, because if you lift off the building, it can't produce anything. So, but the supply depots, yeah, it doesn't matter whether they're raised or lowered. So you might as well wall off, because if you have nothing better to do, it does prevent the scout. And as you can see, yeah, the scout can't get in. He's going to try to take down this supply depot, and may actually take it down if no, just in time he starts to build it, and of course then, yeah, the probe is going to get out. So our SCV is going to scout everything that's going on, although it's only one gateway, one cybernetics core, and then two assimilators going up. So it's not a really big deal. And yeah, there's really nothing happening that is special here. Of course, we don't know what's well, we do know that nothing is happening here, but the Protoss player does not know what's going on there. I'm assuming there will be an attachment here, or one of the add-ons, either a reactor or a tech lab, and that will be switched to the factory depending on what he wants to go for. So normally we go for marauders against some marine marauder, with a focus on more marauders against a Protoss opponent, because yeah, the Protoss units are very susceptible to that extra damage of the marauder. And there we go, getting a reactor. That is probably going on the factory then, because yeah, more marines normally doesn't help too much against a Protoss opponent. Twilight Council being built, which normally means that he wants to go for the somewhat higher tech, and he may also just go for the upgrades. But the Twilight Council is necessary for level 2 upgrades, but since he doesn't even have the level 1 upgrades, I'm assuming it's not for that. He probably wants to just go for the Zealot lag speed or something like that. That is that building, right? Or is that... no, yeah, that is this building. There you go. Well, Blink, of course, same deal. So yeah, unit upgrades in the Twilight Council. And yeah, yes, for going for more marines instead of going that... yeah, I was just wondering, I mean, Hellions aren't very effective against Protoss either, but Hellions are of course very good at harassing the probe line. So yeah, you could have gone for that. But is going for the Medevacs now. Yeah, Medevacs, of course, an excellent unit if you have some units, well, underneath it. Some units to heal. So 3 gateways coming up. That's one too many, because you can't really support 4 gateways plus a robotics facility off of one base. So we will have to see how that works. And yeah, going to upgrade everything to warp gate now. And hang on, he had some units here. Oh no, it's just this guy, and he has 3 guys over here. The drop is coming in, but it's all the way in the back, and it's not going to get spotted by these stalkers. They are all the way over there. Oh, they just blinked over, and I wonder if he's going to take advantage of that. 3 Hellions and a Marine in there, and yeah, there is the SCV scouting around just to see what's happening here, and both of them are going to harass now. Yeah, there goes the other harassment. The stalkers, yeah, they meet a pretty big army here, but well, these guys really don't meet anything. They don't take out a whole lot either, but they do get taken out. Where the stalkers do all escape. I don't know if they even lost health. Yeah, it seems that one of them lost a few health points, but nothing major. So yeah, that was definitely a good engage for our Protoss player here. Even though he didn't get anything done, I don't know if... hang on, let's do it like this. Yeah, if there are a lot of units lost, yeah, these units lost are mostly that dropship plus the things inside of it. So I guess 2 units for about 2 units. Yeah, 2 for 2 on the worker count. I forgot what the key was. I looked it up. I think it's Control R. But yeah, there we go. So workers killed 1 versus 2. Actually killed 1 stalker then, I guess. I don't see what else he could have killed. But anyhow, the stalkers pressuring in and yeah, expanding over here, which is kind of a surprising place because it's impossible to defend. On the other hand, he doesn't need to defend for the moment. He has the upper hand. He's pressuring the Terran base, and that is of course, well, what you would need to do in this case. Pressuring this base, making sure that the expansion doesn't come up, building up that army, and in the meantime he's going to expand, make sure that yeah, he just gets that extra advantage, extra mineral advantage, and of course gas advantage to well, to make this all work, to tie this whole thing together, because he's going to be behind in army production for a little bit. And there goes the supply depot. The tank, yeah, he needed to reposition that because it was out of range, and well, the stalkers taking advantage of that with that little bit of an observer help. Observer spotting the target, and then they could take it out from the low ground. Yeah, there's this guy then, the Banshee coming in, but the 1 stalker apparently holding it off. And the stalkers are going to come all the way over here and not going to retry that. I would have expected him to take down these rocks and then walk up here and then be able to blink in and out whenever he wanted to, but wow, not so much. So the base is open. Not that that's a big deal because he has 2 tanks up here, as well as this Banshee. And this Banshee is going to scout around. It's going to find out that there's no base over here, and then going to find these stalkers. If he didn't have these stalkers here, this base would not have been discovered, I feel, because he was really not flying into this base. He was really flying into, well, kind of this direction. And if the stalkers weren't there, he wouldn't have been able to, or he wouldn't have seen that, and he wouldn't have gone for that base. So loads of marines and tanks and such coming out, and yeah, the Raven does allow them to spot the observer. And man, that Raven almost got taken down. Now with the SCVs, he's going for an all-in here. Going to attempt a last ditch effort. and going to try to get as much damage done as possible with his entire group. He knows that the Protoss player expanded really early on, and he knows that he doesn't really have a chance in the late game. So the Protoss are going to try to defeat all this, but yeah, since all of these buildings can just lift off, all he can do is take down this command center, and then he needs to go back home, because there really isn't anything he can do. The Marines running in and going to attempt, I believe, to pick up these pylons. And no, they're actually going for the buildings, although the buildings aren't producing anything for the moment. But going for these pylons would be a little more efficient. On the other hand, he's going for their... yeah, he is just going for this this harass, or not harass, for the finishing blow. The one Dark Templar might actually help out for now, but it's not going to be forever, because he does have a Raven out. The Raven, of course, is going to spot that. So the Nexus goes down, and there are plenty of minerals for our Protoss player to rebuild that. But does he have any probes left? Well, not here. This last probe goes down as well. And oh, he does rebuild over there. And over here. Ah, hello Simon. Oh, awesome. Anyway, yeah, he knows that I'm casting a game, because if I'm online and he's not, so I didn't warn him beforehand, then that normally means that I'm casting a game. So yeah, he knows that. And yeah, with these barracks floating around, well, everywhere, the Protoss player is not going to be able to get the full kill on all the buildings, for now at least. He needs some flying units for that, and he's not going for that as of yet. He does have 3 bases out, and yeah, the Terran player will have some trouble getting that the kill on all of these bases. And yeah, he's going for it here. He's going for this this base, and every base he kills off is 400 less minerals, but he needs to be quick about it, because if these bases go up and mining, then he may be in some trouble. And yeah, here's another building, SCV there, just to make a new command center. If he oh, never mind. I already saw that there was no command center to be had. These guys, yeah, all going to die to that tank fire. A little bit sloppy, and he may actually pay the price for that, because now he doesn't have a whole lot of SCVs, or he still has plenty. Never mind. He can, of course, repair tanks and such with those, and of course his Raven with those SCVs. I'm going to just finish off this entire base. The Protoss player really doesn't have anything. He's trying to rebuild over here and over here, and is now under the 400 minerals, because he's spending all his money on these things, yeah, rebuilding of everything. So he has 4 Dark Templar, but with this Raven out, yeah, it's going to be difficult. They need to snipe the Raven, so these stalkers need to snipe the Raven, and then it is over. Well, it's not actually over, but it's far from good then, because it is going to be very difficult to come back from there. And wow, taking a lot of damage there. The Marines actually all, well, were all pretty low, all those Marines in the front. He tried to take out this High Templar. It almost died. It had 8 hit points left. That, of course, is not a whole big deal. So the Stalkers, yeah, they're running away. Yes, what, 10 Stalkers? And 10 Stalkers, of course, with Blink can take out this this Raven. And once the Raven dies, his Dark Templars can pretty much do whatever they want. The Raven is held in the back. I think he knows that he needs to keep that alive. But yeah, he can still build a couple of these... oh no, he doesn't have an engineering bay. Never mind. He doesn't have an engineering bay, and to build an engineering bay you need a command center, and he can't afford the command center. So he's not going to build turrets to detect those Dark Templar. It's all about that Raven. If the Raven dies, it is done. So finding another base here, and yeah, he does know where all of the bases are, except for this one. This is not an actual base, these are just two gateways. So they will get revealed once both of these bases go down. And a probe over here. Don't know how many probes he has left. Yeah, the production tab no longer very necessary there. Oh, losing a couple of SCVs. So there are 5 probes out, there are 7 SCVs out. With 5 probes, yeah, that's not going to mine very quickly. It is, however, going to mine, so eventually the Protoss will come out ahead in this. But yeah, not if the Terran player manages to find his base and destroy it. Because the base, well, it did pay off for him, I guess. Yeah, 3 Marines going to pick that off, and the rest is going to just sit here protecting this this position. And he needs to keep this barracks alive. Oh no, well, he doesn't really need the barracks. It would be nice to keep it alive, because it's a good scouting tool. He does have another one here. I guess he's just going to let it die, although it would have cost him only a little bit, and it would have been another building to float around. But yeah, then again, he has plenty of buildings to float around, even this starport, and he didn't even get that in the air. Oh, the Raven! Ooh, the Raven very close to dying there. The point defense drone, I don't know if it works actually on stalker shots. We will see that in a moment, I guess. No, he's going to go out of the range of that. Man, this is going to be close, because it's all about that that stalker, assuming that those Dark Templar are still alive. And I haven't seen them in a while. Maybe they died? Because then it is going to be very hard for him to come back, or to make anything work here. I don't see them. Oh, there's one over here. And there's a base over here. So that base is going to make sure that nothing gets spotted. But yeah, he finally starts mining here. Because if he can get to another 400, that would of course be useful. Man, this is going to be a long end game, but I do understand why both of them are still willing to do this, because this little dance, because well, they both can still win. It's just that the Protoss needs to keep a base up to mine, because he needs air units to defeat this army. And very nice micro there on that tank. Tank is very low, and we have 5 SCVs left. Why not just repair the tank? Yeah, that's what they're going to do now. Okay, yeah, well, might as well spend the resources if you have them. He can also build like one more Marine for that, but... Oh, the Raven! The Raven! There goes the Raven! And now it's all about those Dark Templar. And there he goes. See, I told you it was all about the Raven. Yeah, there's the Dark Templar. And the stim going off is going to be very close, because, well, he has plenty of buildings to still defeat. He's going to just split his army, but yeah, the problem is that this Dark Templar can just defend the base and can probably wall off. Oh, he only has 1. Oh, that is going to suck balls, because with only 1 Dark Templar, oh, he has 2. Okay, you can actually block off a wall, ramp with that. So if he just blocks off this ramp, okay, it's too late now. But yeah, he can kill this tank. He has 3. He had 4, so he has 3 now. So yeah, he can block off this ramp, and with 2 of them, and then the 3rd one can actually go and kill well, the rest of the army. Once the army dies, No, in the meantime he can just mine this out, and although this is not a huge deal of minerals, it will be enough to actually get him back into the game and win him the game. So I'm going to say right here that oh no, I forgot to drop ships. Oh man, this is going to be close. He needs to drop everything at the same time. 2 pylons coming up. Yeah, he knows that all of those Dark Templar are there. It's going to be micro, man. Yeah, he knows that he draws out those Dark Templars even though he can't see them. But he needs to drop out like 1 Marine and then let it take a few shots, or all of them, and let it take a few shots, pick them back up once they start taking damage. Because I don't think these guys can actually one-shot the Marines. They do 45 damage. That this one Marauder might actually win it, because all of the... Oh, did he make it? Was it good enough? It is going to be close. No, he's not. It's not going to be good enough. It did do quite a lot of damage, but only to the shield, and it was definitely not good enough. He lost his Marauder and 2 Marines. Wow, this is going to be very hard to defeat. Of course, there still is this this 1 probe, so I would definitely start to mine here. Oh no, he can't mine. He doesn't have any minerals left. So if he loses this probe, it is done, because he can't win anymore. But yeah, this Terran player needs to do some drop micro, like dropping them, hitting for like 1 second and then picking them back up. That is going to be virtually impossible. So he does see the probe now. The probe is going to die. Bye-bye probe. And yeah, no way to get detection. Oh man, this is going to be a very, very long ending of this game. Let's see. It's still 5 minutes. It's okay. I wonder who's going to win, because this is going to be so close. And I would have to say that if he micros correctly, the Terran player should come out ahead in this. Yeah, this pylon is definitely going to go down. There's no way he's going to let these guys get distracted by that. Oh, he's going to attempt to make kind of a pocket where his tanks or Marines can just sit, and yeah, so that's these guys are going to have to take down all of the, or one of the buildings to get to them. But yeah, what are we going to do with this? Can he actually wall off in such a way that he blocks all 3 of them in, for example? Well, the Terran player has nothing to lose. The Terran player can only win. He cannot lose, because there is no way that the Protoss player can destroy the buildings, because 1 floating building will get him, will keep him alive, and he still has this 1 SCV running around that is not going to do anything, but hey, it is still there. But what is the plan? Oh, he still has 1 Marauder? Yeah, he has a full health Marauder, and I think that is going to be the one thing that can still save him, because it can do like a little bit of damage and then run back out. Are you kidding me? He's going to sacrifice these tanks? Oh, there you go, making the pockets, and this is what he was hoping for, that this would happen. So he distracted one of the Dark Templar, and actually did quite a lot of damage there. I think he can finish it off now. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh no, he's going to make it. He is going to make it. Yeah, only one pylon left, and the buildings are going to be fine. So he cannot do that again. Well, maybe over here. But that was excellent play. And a few Marines left there. But yeah, he still has plenty of units. He only lost, what, like 4? Yeah, he lost 4 units for that base. And there are still 4 units over here. He needs to pick those up. Oh, yeah, oh, that almost worked! And is the pylon going to go down? I can't see the pylon. Oh, there it is. No, it's not going to go down. Not for now, anyway. And the Marauder, yeah, taking it out. The Marauder was too strong. That's why I said the Marauder would win him the game. Because the Marauder could not get 2 shot by these Dark Templar. Very well played by both players, but in the end, the Terran player had nothing to lose and could just make it work. Yeah, he almost could have lost, but yeah, it was still a long way away from that. That Marauder really made the difference, and wow, epic ending. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.